long time no here. I am so sorry. I have not done a video in I think 3 months. Just after my daughter's debut, that whole party organizational thing, I was just exhausted, and I just had so much things to catch up on, and my daughter's graduation, and now I am prepping for her to go off to college or university. It's actually university, but I know a lot of people call it college. And we're just, you know, getting ready for a new transition, or I'm getting ready for a new transition in my life, because my daughter is a dancer and she's done, and she's going to live on campus in university. So it'll just be my son, and with my son's activities, a lot of it I don't really have to get involved in. I just have to drop him off and pick him up. So I'll have a lot more time, and I am planning on trying to get my home more organized. Like, my home needs to be painted, and I'm going to try to tackle that myself. I have to get all my baseboards looking bright and crisp again. I am going to use my brand new Erin Condren planner to help me get my home organized. I am again going on Fly Lady. It seems like every September I seem to want to go back on Fly Lady. I'm going to use my Erin Condren to get myself organized with Fly Lady. I'm also going to tell you why I like it. The system that you use here with Erin Condren is a vertical system, and that's the way I like to plan, and I'll explain a lot more of that later on. I'm also going to share with you the type of stickers or labels I use, and how what I use to color code it, and just tell you how much I really am enjoying the planner. Now, for those of you that are interested in purchasing an Erin Condren planner, I will provide a link below, and you can get $10 off. And when you get $10, I get a referral of $10 too. So if you do use a link, thank you so much. And I am so glad I'm back here to reconnect with you guys, and thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you at the end of the planner segment. I use this planner as a planner for myself. I use it as a reminder for my tasks and activities that I need to do for myself and for my family. So first off, let's take this band off, and I will show you my August calendar. As you see, my monthly planner is very colorful, and I don't use really any fun stickers to decorate this planner. I mean, at the moment. I mean, I may do it later, but right now I just like it nice and clean. I have used washi to cover the dates that we do not use in the month. And let's just see here. So I have a bullet system that I use for my labels, and I don't really use it on the monthly. I've used hearts, and these are part of my bullet system for my Fly Lady zones for each week. And I use the color purple for the Fly Lady or my home cleaning task. This is supposed to be a bright pink, and I've changed the color because I find it to be a little too close to red, and my daughter's color is pink. So I have pink for my daughter, I have blue for my son, green for my husband, and I have to remember, like, my tax payments, but I have to put it in a different green because that is too similar to my husband's color. See, this red here is for important dates that I need to record. And as you see, the pink and the red are too close. So I've changed my daughter's color to a light pink, and it's the RV11 with my Copic markers. Now I use these Daiso labels, and I think they're like inch and a half, or sorry, half an inch by an inch and a half. And they're great because they are repositional. When it says beautifully removed, it means it's repositional. And I like that because a lot of times there are things that may happen that I have to change, and you know, that way my planner doesn't rip. And as you see, I've taken my Copics and I've colored, you know, different colors on them, and they're fantastic. I love it. And then I just handwrite in the labels. Now the reason why I chose to write in the labels instead of actually on the planner is I have a problem writing straight, and when I write on the planner it tends to make my planner look messier unless I use a ruler. So even with me writing crooked in the actual labels, once I put them on the planner it looks neat and it looks straight, so it works out for me better. The only other thing that I do is I write things that I need, tasks or things I have to remember, you know, for my kids or my family, and once I complete it I will tick it off. And that was initially how I was going to do it, but once you see my week planning, I changed the squares into hearts because I like them better, and I'll show you that. So my first week I received my planner. I think I received it, I noted it, but anyways, I think it was this Friday. No, maybe it was, yeah, I picked up my planner on the 8th, and so I used this to test out some of the labels that I wanted to use. I got these from the dollar store. It's from Office Work, and they are slightly bigger than the actual Erin Condren square, but they work out well, so I might use this. I'm not too sure yet. And it only comes in 2 colors, the red and the blue. So this is my first week that I received my Erin Condren planner, and as you see, I did record the previous days before I got my planner. I wanted to play around with it and see what kind of system I wanted to incorporate in here, and I think I've got a pretty good one so far. So with my different size labels, and I'll show you those in a second, I incorporate a bullet system in a way. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but for business or important items that I have to remember, I use an asterisk. Anything to do with like family events or my home task, I use a heart. My sister-in-law's mother passed away last week, and so we had a 9-day prayer, and so I use anything to do any religious things. I use a cross. So here is her viewing and then her funeral. Anything to do with the meals, I use a fork and a spoon as a symbol. And then any phone calls, I use like a telephone symbol. And I think that's about it. Now, the pen I use to write in white on the labels is this Jelly Roll, and I got this at a local art store, but I think you can get these at Michael's. I'm not too sure, but if not, I'm sure you can get it at Amazon. The only other things that I do is I will create my own stickers, and see, this one has coffee time, and I use the Avery repositional squares for that, and I I store a bunch of them, or at least I store my medicine ones in here, as you'll see. So I've got AM and PM, and I stick them on when I do it because I have a very bad memory now, and sometimes I forget when I've taken my medication. It's actually very difficult for me to remember, but with the stickers, when I do take it, I put it on. As you see, Saturday I didn't take it at all, and last night I didn't take it in the evening, but it kind of gives me an idea of when I, you know, take my medication, because it's important that I do. It's just for my high blood pressure, so I got to remember to do it. Now let me show you my my labels that I get. So I'm going to show you the ones that I get from the dollar store first. Now last week when I was at the dollar store, I found, I'm trying to find a full sheet. I've fallen in love with these things, and I've been using them like crazy. So this here, I guess they're like file labels, but they have different sizes, and as you see, I've used a lot of them for different things. So these, I guess these are like 1 1/4 inch. Is it 1 1/4? Yeah, 1 1/4 inch width, and maybe 1/2 inch in length. No, that's the opposite way around. So it's 1 1/4 inch in length, and width is about 1/2 inch. I use them for my meal planning, and all I do with these, like these ones here, I color them with my Copic markers. So any of my home or Fly Lady, or you know, just home tasks, I use purple because Fly Lady is purple color, like she loves purple, so I do that. And I use the wider side of my Copic markers, and I love this because I don't really use my Copic markers that much anymore, and so I can use them with my planning, and I just color it like this fully. And I love it because this label, it absorbs the color and it makes it nice and bright. So once, you know, I've done that, it's great. It stands out in my planner. These circular ones I use for like soccer practice, or like when I have to remind myself to do shopping or mani-pedi. These tiny ones I use as a reminder, like for payments. So here my daughter's friend bought her a hoodie and I had to pay her back, so I put that there. There are ones that are slightly, this, no, there's ones that are slightly smaller. I think it's, I think it's on another sheet, but I use them for like activities, like we went to the beach with the dogs, and Brown is for my pets, and anytime they come with us, like we went to the beach again, and my husband and I and my kids had brunch, so and my dogs were with us, so I just put it in brown. So my color coding is for family activities, like any events, it's in orange. Purple is Fly Lady or home task. Blue is my son, yellow is my daughter, gray is for business, green is for my husband, and then this deep bluish purple is for my YouTube channel. And I think that's about it. Now on here, the goals and notes, when I put some tasks and I complete it, I fill in the heart with red. And as you see, I was not very good with my tasks this week. If I have not completed it, I put an arrow which indicates that I am going to do it next week. And as you see, next week I've kind of reduced the task because some of it was a little bit redundant. And so I've just put down prep for back to school shopping list, and I have to buy a broom for the kitchen. And then I made stickers for garbage day, and here I also put garbage day in the small little square because actually we have to put the garbage out at night and do all the recycling stuff, and then it's actual garbage day on the Tuesday. And then here it's a reminder to clean my fridge, and then this one here is a mani-pedi reminder because I do it on Sunday. I used to do my meal planning on Sunday too, but I've decided to do my meal planning on Wednesday so that Thursday is my shopping day. So here is a reminder to do grocery shopping. And then these ones here, these labels, they're this here. You can't see it, but I don't have a separate one. I've used them all. I love these, and I'm gonna go to the dollar store and get a bunch more of these because I absolutely use them, as you see. Okay, that is basically all I use in my planner. I saw a woman do a dashboard, like a file that folds out, and I am sort of trying something out too like that. I took a file folder, I cut it up, and I put it in the back, and I just attached my morning, evening, afternoon routines. And I did this list on the Martha Stewart labels, and I turned them to the side so I could have long lists. But I want to use this here for a daily list. Like I want sort of like a sheet like this, but with sort of like a daily sheet. So I'd have my my monthly here, my weekly, and then on this side I'd have like a daily checklist, and then once it's done I can either put it in my Filofax or my ARC. I'm not sure. I'm still working on that. I'm also trying to create my own pad. I know that where I used to work a long time ago, they used to make their own pads out of scrap paper and cement, rubber cement glue. So I'm going to look into that because I just want to be able to have this checklist on one sheet and then have like my top 5. This is my old Martha Stewart planner, and I used to love, where is it? I had like daily sheets of it. What did I do with that? Here, this list here where you have like your top 5. And then here is your daily routine that you check off, and then you have to buy, meal plan, exercise, and drinks and appointments and stuff. I kind of want to incorporate this with my own tasks in here, and then have a pad so that I can just rip it off and then put it in there after. Because I'm a doodler in a way, and I don't really like to doodle on here because I like it to be nice and pretty and neat. So I want to be able to doodle on a daily sheet, and then, you know, once I'm done I can fold it back and then put it away. I haven't laminated this yet because I want to do the pad, and then here I want like a dry erase checklists of my monthly tasks. So these here are my daily routines, and there's 7 checklists for the week. And then here I want to do like a dry erase checklist of all the monthly tasks and my zones and stuff that I have to do. And I don't want to like hug it like this, but I just want to be able to keep it in the back folded like this, so when I'm, you know, planning or working on it, I can just extend it out and do that. So I have a lot of ideas, but it's just a matter of time and getting things done. So I hope you liked my Erin Condren share. I'm planning to do another video on why I really am attracted to this, because the planning systems that I absolutely loved, the family calendar from Filofax had this sort of same weekly side layouts, and that really works for me. And then my ARC planner with a Martha Stewart weekly tests, like planners, are also done the same sort of way. And I love this Erin Condren one because it's small, but it has so much room. I love the squares. There's so much room. I was actually quite surprised that these file labels fit perfectly well in the Erin Condren, because my Martha Stewart one, I'll show you here. Hold on. My ARC planner that I've been using, it has, this is, I'm just trying to, I'll show you. Okay. So this was one of my weeks. And as you see, I've been using these labels, and I didn't realize that the length on here, on the Martha Stewart, this is 8.5 by 11, is almost the same as the Erin Condren, because this is the same file label that this is, and this one has a little bit of room, but it still fits quite well in there, and I'm really pleased about that. So yes, I'm pleased. I like the size of this better, and this fits in my purse better. So I've loved the Martha Stewart. I've used it for quite a bit. It has the same sort of idea as the, the week on review. It's great, and that's the system I like. I like the vertical planning like that. As you see, one of my favorite planners in the past, oh, I have it upside down, is this one here, which was the Filofax one. I'll show you. And yet again, it has that kind of vertical planning, and I love it. It's what really works for me, because, for example, my planning is crazy with my kids' activities, and I just love the listing and then the vertical planning. It just really works for me. So all of these sort of planning has the same idea, but I love the room on this Erin Condren planner. Like Filofax is the same size, but there's so much more room in the squares. Like I said, the room on these little squares are almost, the same width as the 8.5 by 11 Martha Stewart planner. So love. I highly recommend it. It's great. It's expensive, I know, but it's so good. It really is. And one thing I didn't realize watching tons of videos, because I search Erin Condren and I put them on, I filter it so it's upload date, and I've watched a lot of them. But this is, the morning is much lighter color, day is medium color, and then night is a darker color. And some of the colors, actually, when I first got it, I kind of thought, like, is it not printed well? Because the top is very light. Like here, I thought, oh gosh, there's not enough ink, but honestly that was on purpose. But I love it. I absolutely love it. And as you will see, my planning will progress as the times go by, because that's just what happens with me. I figure different things, but I do love how busy it is, but it's still neat and tidy. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed my system of how I am using my Erin Condren planner. I love it. I will do more videos once I get more established at this planner. I've got a lot of ideas that I want to share with you guys, and hopefully it'll be helpful for you. And I'm going to provide a link for that discount code again, the $10 off from Erin Condren if you want to order. Also, I'm going to provide a link for Fly Lady. Fly Lady, she's a lady who has organized a system that helps you keep your home organized by doing daily tasks. And she's always a proponent about keeping your sink shiny, because that will lead to keeping your home clean. It works. I tend to always want to do Fly Lady like in September, because it's the beginning of a new school year for my home, and I really want to get my home in tip-top shape now that I have a lot more time, because my daughter is no longer dancing, and so we won't be doing competitions or traveling far away. She's moving on to university and will be living in residence, so I will only see her, you know, the rare weekend that she comes home or during the breaks. It's going to be a new life transition for me and for her, and I'm kind of saddened that she's leaving and I won't see her every day. I think I have less than 20 days before she moves out, so we'll see how I deal with one of my little babies leaving the nest. But thank you so much for being patient and waiting for my video. I know it was 3 months and I do apologize. I hope it was worth the wait, and I will also link the Fly Ladies link if you're interested in that, and I will try to find some similar labels to the ones that I use from Daiso and the dollar store, just in case some of you do not have Daiso. I'll try to look on Amazon so that you guys can use the system I've used if you're interested. Thank you again for watching. I missed you guys. Take care. Bye.